A murder suspect in North Richland Hills was shot and killed by police officers in Southlake this afternoon. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes. It's 9 o'clock. North Richland Hills police say a 26-year-old man was shot and killed in the parking lot of an apartment complex off Harwood near Grapevine Highway. Witnesses gave a vehicle description, and later Southlake police were given an alert that the 28-year-old suspect was in their city. Southlake police attempted the traffic stop and say that driver got out, pointed a gun at officers. 4 officers opened fire. There are still a few questions about how this all happened, so let's go to Fox 4's David Santendry live in Southlake with more. David.
Well, Heather, crime scene investigators are still collecting evidence where 4 Southlake police officers shot and killed an armed suspect. That was earlier today. We still do not know the name of that suspect who was shot and killed by officers, but we did speak with a couple of witnesses who were out here. They saw the confrontation with those officers. They saw the gunfire. They were taking cover while they were working a job just a few dozen yards away, and they were shocked, obviously, at what happened, and one of their vehicles was actually hit by some of that gunfire.
Here I am doing a job. We're doing some work over here at this restaurant, and we're in the wrong place at the wrong time, you know.
Jay Sanford was working, installing air conditioning units when he became a witness to 4 Southlake police officers shooting and killing an alleged murder suspect who police say was armed.
We heard, "Get out of the car, get out of the car." And we heard one pop, and then we heard, and then we just start hiding, trying to duck.
A window of Sanford's work vehicle was hit.
One of the bullets hit our truck.
It's where a coworker was sitting just before the shooting. If you were in the car at that time?
We did. Out of there. It's crazy. Made me think about life, you know?
Southlake police say the man killed is a North Richland Hills murder suspect. That shooting happened off Wayland and Harwood Drive around 12:30 Monday afternoon. A 26-year-old man was killed.
We found one male on the ground deceased with a gunshot wound.
Witnesses detailing a gray or silver 4-door sedan driving away. According to North Richland Hills police, those investigators ID'd a 28-year-old person of interest and notified Southlake police because they say they had evidence he was in their area.
But we know at that point that we're doing a traffic stop on a person of interest in a homicide.
Chief of Police James Brandon says 4 officers pulled the suspect over on the service road of eastbound Highway 114, just east of Carroll Avenue.
He got out of the car and directly pointed his gun at uniformed police officers.
They shot and killed him. The department says it recovered a gun near the suspect, but it says it's unclear if the suspect fired that gun at officers.
Keep in mind that at that moment they're in a crisis, and when the officers begin to discharge their weapon, all those gunshots sound the same. So it's difficult in that crisis to determine if he actually got a round off at the officers or not.
I mean, someone is suspected of killing somebody.
These witnesses say with gunfire ripping throughout such a busy area, the end result could have been a whole lot worse. The years of experience for those officers, 8 to 31 years. The Texas Rangers are currently investigating that officer-involved aspect of the shooting, and those officers are put on administrative leave, but it's important to point out that that is a standard practice for any department, any agency, whenever there is an officer-involved shooting.